Hello everyone, I am Dr. Ruchika. Cancer is a leading cause of death worldwide and its incidence is increasing day by day. Although anti-cancer therapies have improved significantly, but still they have limited efficacy and they have harmful effects on the healthy human cells also. So it is very important to prevent it rather than to treat it. Prevention is always better than cure. In this video, I will talk about 5 simple ways which when followed religiously can help you to prevent cancer because they work at the root cause of cancer, why the cancer arises at the very first place. So let's begin the video. The first step is to keep our autophagy mechanisms activated. Now before we talk about how to keep our autophagy mechanisms activated, let's discuss what autophagy actually is. Autophagy is a mechanism by which the cells of our body degrade or recycle the damaged content or the misfolded proteins in itself. So our bodies have a natural ability to inhibit or stop any kind of unnecessary growth. When the autophagy mechanism is reduced or when it is abnormal, then there are chances for the development of cancer. Because when the autophagy mechanism is reduced or it is abnormal, then our bodies won't be able to degrade or recycle the content which is damaged. So then there will be chances of development of the cancer. Yoshinori Oshomi was awarded Nobel Prize because he was the one who gives clear explanation for the mechanism of autophagy. It is shown that maturation of autophagy proteins can suppress the development of tumors. Now, how can we keep our autophagy mechanisms activated? Although autophagy is a physiological process and it happens on its own in our bodies, but it can also upgrade itself in response to stressful stimuli like dietary restriction. So, dietary restriction or fasting is a very good way to improve or activate our autophagy mechanism. In studies, it has been shown that dietary restriction has activated the autophagy mechanism in most of the cultured cells and organs like liver and muscles as an adaptive response to the stressful stimuli. Fasting has also been shown to improve the lifespan and decrease the chances of various diseases like diabetes, cardiovascular diseases, neurodegenerative diseases, and cancer itself. Intermittent fasting is a very good way to do dietary restriction, and there are many ways by which you can do intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is also found useful to increase the response of various other cancer treatment protocols also. The second step is to have more of alkaline diet. No cancer cell can thrive in an alkaline environment. The alkaline diet is based on the idea that replacing your acidic foods with alkaline foods can improve your health and prevent many kinds of diseases including cancer. About 60% of your diet should be alkaline. Although whatever you eat doesn't directly affect the pH of your blood, because pH of the blood is a very tightly regulated mechanism and our bodies try to maintain that pH at any cost. So whenever you eat excess of acidic foods, our body tries to work very hard to maintain that pH level of our blood. Also, more acidic foods will actually keep your digestive tract acidic, which will damage its lining, and it will also increase the number of bad bacteria and decrease the number of immunity boosting good bacteria in your gut. And majority of the diseases are due to this disturbed microflora in our gut only. So it is very important to consume more of alkaline diet, which can prevent various diseases including cancer. The third step is to get in more oxygen. One of the main keys to prevent cancer is none other than oxygen. Nobel Prize winner Dr. Otto Warburg famously hypothesized the prime cause of cancer is replacement of the respiration of oxygen in normal body cells by fermentation of sugars. This statement simply means that cancer occurs due to lack of oxygen. Today's modern cancer cell biology has also shown that he was on the right track, because shifting to a more oxygen-rich environment may protect healthy cells. Oxygen plays a very essential role in providing energy to our cells, but cancer cells or the mutated cells prefer to be in an environment which lacks oxygen. That is, they thrive in an anaerobic environment. They prefer an environment which lacks oxygen. According to a new University of Georgia study, Lack of oxygen in cells may be the primary cause for uncontrollable tumor growth in some cells. Previous studies have also linked lack of oxygen as a contributing factor for the development of cancer. Now, how can we actually improve the oxygen levels in our body? The first thing that can help you to get in more oxygen is to breathe deep. Deep breathing can help to get in more oxygen. One can also practice intentionally deep breathing daily for 15 to 20 minutes in the morning, as morning air is fresh and relatively less polluted. Improving your posture and sitting straight can also help, because by sitting straight, your lungs can actually open up to their full capacity. The fourth step is to decrease the intake of refined sugars in your diet. Although there is no one single factor that can lead to cancer, but refined sugars can be contributing. As cancer cells thrive in an anaerobic environment, that is oxygen deficient environment, so they use glucose as the main source of their energy. They have almost 16 times more insulin receptor sites as compared to healthy normal cells. So it is very important to reduce the refined sugar intake in our diet. The fifth factor is to avoid unnecessary exposure to radiations. Many medical imaging techniques actually expose you to unnecessary radiations. So get your medical imaging studies done only when they are absolutely required and not as a part of your yearly checkup. Now these were the 5 ways by which you can prevent cancer. That's it for today's video. Stay happy to stay healthy. Thank you very much.